Hello, my name is Christopher Caliendo and welcome to Tutti Talent. Today I have the extreme honor of talking about one of my favorite flute players of all time. In fact, he's one of the greatest musicians I have ever had the pleasure of performing with or recording on numerous CDs and Hollywood film and television soundtracks. His name, Sheridan Stokes. He is a legend. But rather than me talking about Sheridan Stokes, let's have Sheridan Stokes talk to us through his art form, his flute playing. For example, on this recording of Modon on the Gypsy Americano CD. Notice now the incredible and alluring flexibility and vibrato used in the opening bars of Tristezza on the CD Torbellino. Or the inner rhythm of this fiery tango called Ardiente from the title cut from the CD. How easily Sheridan blends with the rhythmic complexities of this composition, Enchanted Pilgrimage from the Chamber Jazz CD. Sheridan is constantly teaching me. His philosophy, very simple. Never play the same piece of music twice. In fact, he makes an extreme effort never to do so. His color, his numerous approaches to vibrato, his gift of playing before and after the beat with exceptional musicality is the reason why he has been the #1 flutist in Hollywood for over 50 years. Speaking of Hollywood, let's journey to an interview with Sheridan Stokes at the famous Capitol Records during the recording sessions of my score to The Iron Horse, a 20th Century Fox production.
Just lots and lots of notes. And it's a challenge to the player, but once you sort of get into it, then you rise to another level. It's fascinating. Your playing actually becomes better when the score is difficult, like it was today. And so I enjoy it. I really enjoy having a challenge like this.
My score to The Iron Horse is one of the most ambitious scores I have ever composed for Hollywood film. 35 of the greatest musicians in Hollywood got together for 3 long days to record over 2 hours of music at this level of complexity. Now I want you to listen to Sheridan Stokes simulate the attack of railroad workers by the Apache Indians. Your ear cannot help but navigate to his performance, a sudden burst of energy, utilizing the shakuhachi attack as a special effect to evoke the arrival of the Indians. As professor of flute at UCLA, Sheridan continues to share his legacy and experience with those fortunate students who get a chance to study with him. And together, Sheridan and I have published a method book based on how to play my tangos called 5 Solo Flute Tangos. Let's listen to Sheridan offer some of his insight on how to play the tango.
Now, in this case, we're having a book on how to play tangos. And this particular book shows you the little distinctive characteristics of playing tangos. And people at any age can play a tango. A tango is not necessarily anything difficult. But you want to have the feel of the tango. You want to know what it's supposed to sound like. And the only way you're going to know that is to listen to tangos and see them. See the dancers dancing. Because when you play, you want to have sort of a visual image of what you're doing. Tangos are very rhythmic. And they have different kinds of rhythms. And so learn to listen. And then exaggerate all the markings. And in the tangos that Christopher Caliendo wrote, he put in many markings, and those markings are in there for a reason. You want to follow them very, very carefully, but at the same time go to the next step and be free and do what you want within a rhythmic context.
Sheridan Stokes has won the Most Valuable Player Award from the National Academy of Performing Arts and Sciences numerous times. He recorded the original Mission Impossible theme for composer Lalo Schifrin, and John Williams' Flute Concerto was especially written for him. He has been professor of flute at UCLA for 37 years. Look for the sign. And thanks for listening. To learn more about this amazing musician, please visit Sheridan Stokes' website or click here to visit his Tutti profile page. To Sheridan Stokes, my dear friend and musical giant, congratulations on being our Tutti Talent featured artist.